Hello everybody, this is Javi the Gamer here with my 5th season of my Torino FC Rebuild. There's a lot of games to get through for this season, so without further ado, let's just get right into it. Moving on to the transfers, I only made 2 summer transfer window signings, with the first signing being for Muhammad Ali Cho. Honestly, I felt like Eddie Salcedo needed some competition, which is exactly why I brought Cho in. He was pacey and had a game face, which was always a plus. He would be coming in from Leeds for a fee of $35 million, and Ryan Kent, who would be moving to Leeds. Now, the next summer signing was for Angelo Stiller, because with the amount of games we would be playing, we needed a lot more midfield depth, but I felt like Angelo Stiller would be a good fit for us because he was a bit more defensive-minded, and that was something that I was looking forward for in the midfields. He would be coming in from Alaves for a fee of $20 million, which the board liked as they gave me an A rating, which is always good to see. Alright, kicking things off for the first game of these highlights, we are up against Lazio. And this was also Muhammad Ali Cho's debut game. Oosterwolde would kick things off, playing it to Eker, who lays it off to Sanabria, who scores on the volley to take the lead. Lazio would come back into the game though. Martin gets played the ball. He composes himself and equalizes for Lazio. However, Sanabria nabs an assist on the day as he plays it to Zalazar, who scores on the power shot to take the lead back. Lazio, though, wouldn't give up. They poor defending from us, and they would get another equalizer. However, the goal kick lands to Oosterwolde, who gives it to Cho. Cho plays in Sanabria on the volley. Nice little finish from him to secure all 3 points for us. Moving on to the Champions League. In the group stage, we had Real Madrid. In this game, we would have the perfect start as Salcedo's shot is blocked, but K. Cabo finishes on the volley. Real Madrid, though, this was Vinny's day. He plays it back heel to Harry Kane, who scores to equalize. It's that man, Vinny again, who sends it to Valverde, who takes the lead over us. Eventually, Vinny would score on the day, and Bellingham plays it to Kane, who plays it to Vinny, who scores. And finally, our misery ends as Kane gets played through, scores a tap-in to have Real Madrid score. Moving on to the next game of these highlights, we have Club Brugge in the Champions League as well. We would score first. Sanabria playing it to Cho, takes a touch, composes himself, and takes the lead for us. Now, Moranchuk would step up for this free kick here, and although it wasn't the best one, it would somehow find its way into the back of the net to give us all 3 points. Moving on, we have Real Madrid again in the Champions League, and the clearance would fall to Real Madrid. Eventually, Harry Kane would get on the ball, and he would score to take the lead. However, we would get back into the game as Cho plays it through to Luka, who takes a touch and gets things level again. However, Real Madrid, they're always going to get back into the game. Valverde, great strike from him to take the lead. And Valverde once again playing it to Vinny, who plays it to Kane, and Kane gets his second on the night. Moving on back to the league, we have Juve for the final game of these highlights. Ricky plays it to Salcedo to Luka, and Cowell slots it home for the win. Alright everyone, as you can see, we are here in January, so I'll just give the mid-season update. Taking a look at the standings for Serie A, we are in first on 39 points, only 3 points ahead of Roma. And Milan's third, Juve's fourth, Napoli's fifth, and Lazio is sixth. I guess we can also take a look at who's in relegation. Parma's rock bottom at 20 with 9 points. Bologna is 19th with 11, and Pisa is 18th with 13 points. Excuse me. Taking a look at the Champions League, we are facing off against Borussia Dortmund in the round of 16. That should be a pretty good fight. In the group stage, as you already know, we faced off against Real Madrid, Club Brugge, and Young Boys. I don't think I'll include the highlights for Young Boys just because it was kind of a boring game. Same with Club Brugge. I think I simulated a couple of these games, but I know I played the Real Madrid games. We lost both times, I believe. So that team is just insanely strong for what it was last year. I really hope we don't come up against them in the later stages because I'm not very confident. They really are a super team. So let's take a look at who they're facing off against. Anyways, Chelsea. I don't know how good Chelsea are in this season, but who they have in their group. Yeah, they came in second with Frankfurt and Napoli. Oh, Napoli got knocked out. Inter's in it. Juve still in it. And that's it for the Italian teams besides us. Taking a look at the squad. Yeah, I've been rocking with this formation pretty much the entire season. I've liked it, so yeah, it's worked well for us. So yeah, that should be it. I think there's one more. This Super Cup. I've never even heard of that. I don't know what that is, but we're in it. So I think where is it? Yeah, the Super Cup. I don't know. Never heard of it. I don't think we played in it before, but I'll probably play that, put some highlights in, and toss that into the second half of the highlights. I probably won't play that one live just because it's but I do expect to make it in the deep run in the Coppa Italia. I want to make it to the final. If we don't make it to the final, that would be very disappointing. Same with the Champions League. The final is pretty ambitious, I would say. I guess it would depend on who we get in the draw if we beat Dortmund. But yeah, I want to make it to at least the semifinals. That would be ideal. Obviously, the final would be the ultimate goal. But yeah, other than that, that was just the mid-season update, and we can go back to the highlights. Like in the summer transfer window, I only made 2 winter transfers, with the first being for Nikola Vlasic. Unfortunately, I felt like Miranchuk wasn't really cutting it for me anymore, which is why I decided to bring back Vlasic. If anyone remembers him from the first season, he was a baller and a great player to have, which is why I was more than happy to pay $18 million from him coming in from Atletico Madrid. And I felt like it was a bonus because I was also able to get rid of Miranchuk, which is a pretty good deal in my eyes. The next transfer was for the Jamaican Leon Bailey, who was a right winger, but he could play as a center forward and a center attacking midfielder. Felt like we needed more pace in the midfield and out on the wings, which is why I decided to bring him in. He was a little bit more expensive than I would have liked, having to pay $34 million to get him away from Aston Villa, but I felt like that was a price worth paying for his signature. Kicking things off for the second half highlights, we would face off against Napoli in the Super Cup. Now Napoli would strike first as David was slipped through to take the lead for Napoli. Eventually, we would respond as Iker runs into the box, chips it over to Muhammad Ali Cho, and he nods it home for the equalizer. Great pressure from Angelo Stiller, plays it to Cho, finds Ricky. Great strike from him to take the lead. However, deep into stoppage time, Napoli would find the equalizer to send this thing to extra time. However, Lorenzo Luca gets the ball. Great power shot from him to give us the win, and that would see us lift the Super Cup trophy. Moving on to the next game, this is in the league versus Monza. Sanabria would kick things off as he gets the ball, slots it home for the lead. However, Monza were not going to take that lying down. They would find equalizer back as Lombardi would score to make things level. Although Sanabria, great solo run from him, sees him beat the defender, takes a few touches, slots that home for his second goal of the night. Eventually, Sanabria would get his hat trick on the night as great chest touch to find the back of the net. Lorenzo Luca also wanted in on the goal-scoring action. Great pressure from him and Sanabria. Luca gets the ball, drives into the box. Fantastic strike for him to get all 3 points. Moving on to the next game of these highlights, we are up against Fiorentina. Lorenzo Luca, great solo run from the halfway line. Takes a few touches, slots that ball home for the lead. Luca would also get a brace on the night as Salcedo plays it to Luca. Amazing acrobatic shot from him to extend our lead. However, Fiorentina would get a goal back in the 87th minute. However, Herrera shuts down all signs of a comeback. Great power shot from him to give us all 3 points. Moving on to the Champions League in the round of 16 versus Borussia Dortmund. They would strike first and pull things back to 2-1 on aggregate. And they would eventually get things to 2-2 on aggregate as a defensive mistake from us allows them to make things level. However, Leon Bailey would give us the winner in extra time. Great finish from him to send us through to the quarterfinals, where we would face off against Atletico Madrid. On aggregate, it was a 3-3, but Sanabria would get played through. Great touch on the knee. Slots it at home into the back of the net for the lead. Bailey would finish off Atletico Madrid, scoring to send us to the semifinals versus PSG. Alright folks, here we are in the second leg of the semifinals of the Coppa Italia. The first leg ended in a win for us, 3-2. So all we have to do is just come in here. We could play for a draw if we want, but a win would be nice. And yeah, this is a formation and starting 11 that I've gone with. Antonio Sanabria up top with Muhammad Ali Cho, Kei Kawo, Ricky, Herrera, Zalazar, the 4 midfielders. The 2 wingbacks, Pellegrini on the left, Wilfred Singo on the right. And 2 center backs, David Zima and Per Schurz, with Vanja Milinkovic-Savic in goal. Probably the strongest starting 11 that we have out here. And from the looks of things, it looks like Milan is also pretty tired. So that would probably come into our favor here. So Reuter's through. And that's a goal. Very, very early goal from Milan here. Jorginho Reuter just runs right through our defense set. And they make things level on aggregate. This is not the start that we wanted. Probably the worst way we could have started this game off. Good block. Falls to Reuter. S2. S2 for Reuter. How does that... We're down 2-0 here versus Milan. Not the way we wanted to start things off at all. Very piss poor defending. I don't know what it is today, but very, very disappointed. Seems like we're second best to everything. Come on, come on. Just like that, Ricky gets the ball taken from him. We have nobody making any fucking runs. It's just absolute dog shit today. Good block. And all the balls are falling, and this is going to be 3. It's 3 for Reuter. Reuter's got a hat trick in under 30 minutes. He's going to get 4. He's got 4. Reuter's got 4. Who is this guy? Where did he come from? Why can't you do this in real life for Leeds, am I right? Oh my god. They are absolutely demolishing us here. Reuter's got 4 in just over 30 minutes. This is... I don't know what I'm seeing here. I have no words. We need to get something. Good stop from Banja. Keeping it at 4. And clearance falls right back to Milan. Plays it over to Benacer. And... Reuter's got 5. Are you kidding me? Reuter has got 5 goals against us. What the hell is going on? What type of performance? We gotta check him for steroids or something. He's got 5 goals in the first half. What the hell is this? This is probably the worst defeat I've ever had in this save. That's gotta be a red. Right through the back of his ankles. How many times? All these tackles, if I made, they're single-handedly red cards. So we might have something here. Let's go. Sanabria brings one back. Sanabria gets one back for us. Good cross in from, I think that was Ricky, finds Sanabria. Great finish from him. We get one back. Swinging it out to Pellegrini, and we lose it. They have a chance to break. Okay, how is he getting through 3 guys? How is he getting through 3 guys? And how is he getting through 3 guys? Somebody put his foot out. Alright, that's the game. He just dribbles right through 3 guys, and Jimenez makes it 6-1 for Milan. Absolutely dog performance. Absolute fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. That's all I had to say. Yeah, we lose 6-1 here versus Milan in the semifinals of the Coppa Italia. This is absolute bullshit from the players. I mean, this should never be happening. Absolute, skipping the pre-match, post-match. Absolute terrible performance. Absolutely terrible. This cannot be happening. Should not be happening. Unacceptable. That's really all it is. Alright, taking a look at the calendar. We have Bologna next, and then we are in the semifinals of the Champions League versus PSG. So, like usual, I'll send the first leg. And then, after that, we only got 4 games left of the league season. And taking a look at the standings, we are currently in first, although I'm not too sure how long that's going to last, especially if we keep performing like we did in the Coppa Italia. That was just utter nonsense. Utter nonsense. I'll see you guys back for the second leg of the Champions League final. Alright, we have made it to the second leg of the semifinals versus PSG. And we can take a look at the previous results. We had a 1-0 win versus... This was all simmed, by the way. So, we had a 1-0 win versus Bologna. We had a 1-1 draw versus PSG. That one's actually... works out in our favor for us. Hopefully, we don't put in a dogged performance like Milan. But, and then we also had a 4-2 win versus Leeds. And now here we are with 3 games left to go. 4 games, including this one. 5 if you include the final, if we make it. So, but before we can't be thinking about the final, we have to be thinking about the game today. And that's why I've gone with the 3-5-2. Sanabria up top, partner with Eddie Salcedo. Cowell, Ricky, and Salazar, the 3 midfielders. We have Leon Bailey on the left-hand side. Wilfred Singo on the right-hand side, the 2 wingers. Dragusin, Herrera, and Schurz, the 3 center-backs. And Vanja Milinkovic-Savic in goal. So let's just get right into it, folks. Okay. Not the start we needed. Just like Milan. What are we doing? Mbappe. Of course, it's always that man. Nothing is too powerful. Oh my god. He's got to be like a 99. That's got to be a red. Ref, that was right through the back of his ankles, man. Dude, I'm saying, if I make these half of these challenges that the AI is making, I get red cards. Salcedo might be through. We got to finish. And we don't. Salcedo. Maybe I should not have started him. Salcedo. Again. Salcedo makes up for his earlier miss. Let's go. Makes things level versus PSG. What a finish. Great control. Great touch. That one was even harder to score than the one before. Great control. Great finish, like I said. Makes things level. Great through ball from Sanabria. Finds Salcedo. Chest touch. Boom. Brings it down. Slams that into the back of the net. What a finish from Salcedo. 2 defenders there. Oh, great win back from Salcedo. Sanabria. I see Bailey. Great finish from Bailey. Great finish from Bailey. Let's go. We take the lead here versus PSG. Sanabria. That's all started from Salcedo's press. He wins that back, plays over to Sanabria. Sanabria turns around, sees Bailey, miles of space. Bailey takes touch, composes himself, slides that into the back of the net. And Mbappe makes it 2-2. Gets the ball out of the net, 3-3 on aggregate. Not ideal. Not good. Raf, it's time. Raf, call it. It's time, Raf. Raf, it's time! Oh my gosh, that was stressful. It was 2 minutes gone by and you're just standing on the edge of the box. You gotta call, he's not doing anything with it. Alright, into extra time we go. Salazar. Oh, couldn't get... Salazar! Salazar! Let's go, baby. Very jammy, but Salazar gets the ball, takes a touch, brings it down. He scores. Everybody's going crazy. We still have plenty of time to go. We still have tons of time left. Nothing's for sure yet, but what? Donnarumma's failed clearance only falls as far to Pellegrini, and Salazar makes the most of it. Let's go. Salazar might be through. There we go. That's the match set. Let's go. Mohamed Ali Cho puts the nail in the coffin for PSG. Salazar gets played through. Could have taken a shot. Unselfishly switched it across to Mohamed Ali Cho, who just taps in. He's never going to score an easier goal than that. And it looks like we are going to be up against Juve. So a derby in the Champions League final. Okay, here we are in the final game of the season. As you can see in the standings, we are currently first on 83 points. Milan is behind us with 80 points. And if we lose, then if Milan wins, then they would go first, I believe, on goal difference. But if we come out of here with a draw or a win, then that will secure our title. So here's a starting 11. Antonio Sanabria up top, partnered with Mohamed Ali Cho. Kay Cowell, center attacking midfielder. Ricky Herrera and Salazar, the three midfielders behind him. Pellegrini on the left wing back. Wilfred Singo on the right wing back. David Zima and Perishur, the two center backs, with Vanja Milinkovic-Savic in goal. Kay Cowell, what a goal. Let's go. Very great start from what we needed, really. Kay Cowell gets the ball from the throw-in, picks out a spot, great finesse shot, and he gives us the lead versus Sampdoria. I believe earlier I said that we would be facing Juve in the... Oh, okay, good stop from Banja. I believe earlier I said that we would be facing off against Juve, and that wasn't right. What we were looking at before was just the first leg. Another great stop from Banja there. What was I saying? What we were looking at before was the first leg, and Juve won that first leg, and then Real Madrid came out and absolutely hammered Juve in the second leg. And here we go, Antonio Sanabria on his bike, slots at home. Let's go, easy as pie here. Let's go. Easy as pie. This could not be better start than this. This is really what we needed. Antonio Sanabria gets the ball from the halfway line, drives into the box, and just slots that baby home. Let's go. Sampdoria on the attack. Schurz pushes him outside, puts in cutback, and Sampdoria have got one back. Grabbing the ball out of the net. This is what I'm talking about. We don't want to be losing our heads here. I see Ricky. Yep, Ricky. Oh, gotta be finishing that. Should have finished. Oh, they might be through here. Cornet. Oh, my lord. Cornet has just got a goal back for Sampdoria, and they have tied things. I'm going to be making all 5 of my substitutions. Lorenzo Lucas coming on for Antonio Sanabria. Eddie Salcedo's coming on for Mohamed Ali Cho. Leon Bailey's coming on for Kate Cowell. Ibrahim Bamba's coming on for Herrera. And Jaden Oosterwield is coming on for Luca Pellegrini. So, full 5 substitutes. We need to get a goal back. No more messing around. This is exactly what I was talking about. What I didn't want to happen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no no. Sampdoria have just taken the lead. This is not ideal. We need a goal back. Oh, we don't even need to go for the winner. We just need a draw would have been fine. Oh god. I'm pushing ahead for the winner thinking that we need a win to get all 3 points, so we just need a draw. Oh, let's go. Milan lost. Let's go. We win the title. Oh my gosh. That is so... Alright, we win the Serie A title after a very horrible performance. Looks like Milan lost, or they might have drew too, but that works well for us. And here we go. We're lifting the Serie A title. Great moment. Let's go. What we needed. Perfect. What a moment. Even though we lost on the day, very poor performance. Not really what I was looking for, but we lift the Serie A title. That was really... I'm pretty stupid on that. We didn't even need to go for the win. I was putting my tactics and stuff to like constant pressure and doing all this stuff to try and push ahead for the winner. We just needed a point to secure the win, to secure the title. We just needed a draw. And we could just held back and defended, but nevertheless, we were very lucky that Milan lost the title. So, yep, there you can see it, folks. Milan drew on the final day. Who were they up against? Oh, they were against Fiorentina. 2-2 draw. Wow. Just wow. That's all I can say. That's crazy. Well, moving on, we are facing off against Real Madrid in the final. There you can see it. Yeah, Real Madrid absolutely hammered Juve in the second leg, I believe it was. So, we're going to be facing off against Real Madrid. They have an insanely strong squad this season, so definitely going to have to maybe make a few tweaks, maybe go for a defensive formation just because I know they absolutely battered us in the group stages. So I'm going to send them ahead to that and just going to be back after a moment. Alright, this is the formation that I've gone with and the starting 11. I was really torn on keeping the 4-1-2-1-2, but I decided it would probably be smart to go for this 5-3-2 formation. Antonio Sanabria up top with Eddie Salcedo, Ricky Zalazar and Cade Cowell, the 3 midfielders, Jaden Oosterwolde and Wilfred Singo, the 2 outside wingbacks, David Zima, Per Shears, and Ibrahim Abamba, the 3 center backs, and Vanja Milinkovic-Savic in goal. So, alright, here is Real Madrid starting 11. Courtois in goal, Bastoni in probably the left wing back or center back. Courtois, Marquez, Bastoni, Torres, and Frimpong are the back 4. Valverde, Tucumani, Bellingham, and midfield 3. And I think they have Harry Kane, Rodrigo, and Vinny Jr. So very, very stacked team. Just look at this is a very insanely good team. But I'm still... I know we have the quality to come out here and compete, so let's get right into it. Alright, let's see if we can get something here. Oh, I think it's too much. Yeah, way too much. Oh my gosh. I have not been able to score from free kicks at all this season. I don't know what it is. We play out from the back. Harry Kane's closed it down. I saw him. Oosterwolde. Salcedo, get in the box, please. Salcedo, yes! What a header from Eddie Salcedo. Let's go. Jaden Oosterwolde floats in and across. I didn't think Salcedo was going to get anything on that, but let's go. That's what I'm talking about. What a header. Oosterwolde just drives down the left-hand side, floats in a little cross. I really thought Bastoni was going to get that, but Salcedo manages to get his noggin on that. Heads it home. Let's go. We take the lead here versus Real Madrid in the final. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we needed. If we can go into the half with this lead, that would be very much ideal. Get that clear. Here we go. Sanabria might be through. Santabria's through. We got to finish. We have to score. We do have to score here. Let's go. Santabria slams that home. We take a 2-0 lead here versus Real Madrid in the final. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Great counter-attacking football. Clearance finds Santabria. Does well to bring that down and turns and just runs. Great finish. What a thumping finish. Thumps that into the back. Then let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's getting me pumped up. Let's go. Right before halftime, too. Let's go. All right, we just have 45 more minutes to go. Great finish from Santabria. Let's go. That's what we needed. Good win. Santabria might be through. Finish. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Santabria secures his brace. This should be game, set, match. Let's go. Santabria, great finish. Nice little ball in from Eddie Salcedo. Santabria with the chest touch. Great little flick over. Oh, he didn't even touch it down with his chest. Great touch. Brings it down. Great finish as well. Great finish. Santabria secures his brace. 3-0 versus Real Madrid in the Champions League final. What we needed. This is really the perfect game for us. Oh, here we go. Harry Kane brings it back, and Real Madrid have got one back. Not good. Rodrigo linking up with Harry Kane. Or Harry Kane linking up with Rodrigo. We have to get that ball out from when Vinny's in the corner. Look how small you should have. Wilfred Singer should have just crunched him. I should have just gone flying in. Offsides, thank God. If we can just keep possession here, hold out, that would be ideal. Not gonna do anything stupid. It's gonna be passing around. It's gonna be very boring, but we need to secure the win. Jesus, almost. Okay. That's not securing the win. That is not securing the. Okay. Right. Oh, Santabria might be through. I don't know what I'm trying. Okay, that's game. That's gotta be game. It's gotta be game. Let's go. We finally win the Champions League with Torino. That's gonna mark off this rebuild as complete. We've won the Coppa Italia. We've won the Serie A title, and now we've won the Champions League title. Let's go. Goals from Eddie Salcedo, Antonio Santabria give us a 3-1 win over Real Madrid in the Champions League final. What more could you ask for? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. This formation is probably this formation helped us get the win, because the 4-1-2-1-2, I used that in the group stages. Real Madrid hammered us, but going with the 5 in the back, more defensive formation, helped us secure the win. Most of our goals came off of breaks, but you know what? That's just how football is. And Perishers is going to lift the Champions League trophy for us. Let's go. What a great team we have here. Antonio Santabria, one of my favorite players to play with. Such a good goal scorer. Great player. Let's go. That, like I said, that's going to mark this Torino FC rebuild as complete. We've won the double this season, so I think it's time for a new challenge. And if you guys have any suggestions as to what I should do, otherwise I do have a few ideas in mind. And there you have it, folks. We have won the double this season. Let's go. Taking a look at the final standings. We have won the title, like I said, on 83 points. Milan came in second with 81 points. Juve coming in third with 79 points. Napoli in fourth, 73 points. Roma fifth on 71 points. And Fiorentina on 66 points in sixth. Moving down, let's see who got relegated. Parma dead last with 14 points, Pisa 28 points, and Lecce with 30 points. Unfortunate, but that's just how it is. So, yep. And in the Coppa, I think we won the Super Cup. So we won three trophies this season. So that's pretty decent, pretty good. Coppa Italia, Milan will go on to win after absolutely demolishing us in the second leg, 6-1. Horrible defeat, absolute dog performance, but doesn't matter. We won the title, we won the Champions League. That's really those two. We've won the Coppa Italia before, so I'm alright, but just a horrible performance all around. Going into the squad hub, looking for the stats. Vanja Milinkovic-Savic, absolute tank here. 56 appearances with 14 clean sheets. How many goals? Goals galore. We got Antonio Sanabria, 28 goals and 35 appearances. Lorenzo Luca coming in second, actually tying with Kate Cowell. Both had 14. Luca is more impressive, as Luca did it with less games, but 14 still good. Eddie Salcedo coming in third with 11 goals. Alright, moving on to the assists. Let's see here. Antonio Sanabria coming in top assist with 12. Iker Muniain coming in with 9. And then Samuel Ricky and Muhammad Ali Cho tied for third with 8 assists. Moving on to clean sheets. Vanja Milinkovic-Savic coming in first with 14. Angelo Stiller coming in with 11, and Rodrigo Salazar coming in with 10. Overall, this is a pretty good season for us. We had a lot of goals scored, pretty decent number of clean sheets. Let's see where that is in compared to everybody else in the team. Top scorers was Werner getting 22 goals on Bologna. And let's see where we at. Sanabria coming in 7. That's not bad. Top 10 finish. Not too bad. Assists. Where's Iker? Iker coming in with 8 and 7th. So that's not too bad either. I mean, clean sheets. Vanja's tied with Mike with 11. I don't know how they decide to win that, but yeah, they both played the same amount of games. Why does Mike win it versus Vanja? I don't know. Probably maybe something to do with goals scored. I don't know. Taking a look at the objectives, we got an 84 popularity rating. That's pretty good. Reached the semifinal while we won the Champions League, so that's good. Sent at least 3 players younger than 20 years old, and we did that. Finishing the UEFA Champions League place. Well, they won better. Won the Serie A. So there we go. Yeah, had pretty high expectations for us this season, and it looks like we delivered on all that. So that's pretty good. And coming into the youth academy, I think there's one player. Yeah, there's one guy. One lone soldier, Luca Bruno, 17 years old, 65 overall, center midfielder. Yeah, that's really about it. I mean, there really isn't anything else that I have. It was a good season. I enjoyed playing with this team. This is a great team. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I had a lot of fun with this team. Speaking on what my next save is going to be, I'm thinking of either doing a Ross County Road to Glory in the Scottish Premiership, or Cadiz in La Liga. Maybe I'm leaning doing one of those two. Maybe La Liga, since I haven't done a save in that yet this season. Maybe might do like a rebuild from the Championship. Take one of those teams. Maybe League One. Maybe the Premier League. I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do. might even do a journeyman career, starting like the MLS or something, and then every 2 seasons move to a different team. I think that would be pretty fun, something to do. But yeah, I'll just think about it, see which ones spikes my interest. But other than that, that's really all I have for you guys today. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully you guys come back in a few weeks for the start of my new save. So thank you all for your support, and have a fantastic day.